top of the
This.
small intestine. Do we need to say that?
Is this a vein, Robert?
It's actually an organ, remember?
Pancreas.
Oh.
The pancreas.
Exactly.
Oh, totally forgot that.
Is this attached to the stomach?
What's this
Yeah,
guy?
it's near there. That is the
Urinary bladder?
These ones.
The kidney.
And what about this?
The
That's the
renal
renal
vein.
vein.
Yeah.
Artery.
What's this whole thing?
That is
It's
the
sending
vein
aorta.
vena
Oh, just
cava.
kidding.
Uh-huh. Well, you're close. Just the artery. What is...
Ureter.
Uh-huh. Yes, that'd be the ureter coming off that. What's this?
Urethra.
But,
Oh.
look at it.
That's the prostate.
So remember, it's thicker right there.
Yeah.
See that? So then what would this part be?
That's the urethra.
Mm.
Oh, the urogenital canal.
This would be the
The
urethra, right?
urethra, prostate, urogenital canal.
Oh.
Good thing we're gonna go over to you.
What's this one?
Trachea.
Uh-huh. Trying to think of other organs that are right on about all this stuff.
The great
Omentum.
What's this over here?
Spleen.
And this stuff.
Lesser.
The lesser.
And then what would this be then?
Stomach.
The stomach.
Good. Switch this way. Okay, sorry. Alright, what else do we need to know? Oh yeah, so what's this cell layer then? Of what?
Pulmonary.
Oh,
no.
Clothes? Starts with the P.
Oh, plural.
Yeah, parietal.
Exactly. Of the peritoneum, however you want to say it. So then what would this one be?
Parietal.
Mm-hmm. So then if I point to the spleen and I say what cell layer type is this?
Visceral.
Mm-hmm. And then if I did it up here? Mm-hmm.
Visceral.
So if I ask cell layer type, you can just say visceral, but I might ask like of the what, and then it would be of the plural peritoneum. What else do we need? If this was a lady cat, there would be her stuff right here, right? So then what would it start with all the way under here, right next to the urinary bladder? Body of the uterus, or uterine body, and then it would split into the horns, and then into the and then what's right surrounding the ovaries? Is it some kind of tube? Uterine tube or fallopian tube both work. What is this loop?
The vas deferens.
Mm-hmm. Vas or ductus deferens. And so then I think it got cut in this cat. But there's also this.
Spermatic cord.
Yeah. Spermatic cord. So if I test you on that, I'll find a good one to do it on. What's this?
The femoral vein.
Mm-hmm. And so then what would this one be then?
Internal vein. Oh,
Femoral artery. Very good. So then if we're following this from the bridge, what would this part be? Common. And then?
External.
And then?
Internal.
Alright. And then doing the same over here, what would be this?
External.
Artery. Uh-huh.
Internal.
Okay. Very
Does that
good.
have the word iliac in it?
Yeah. So let's go up here. So what's this? Say it a little louder.
Aorta.
Aorta, very good. So then coming right off there onto the right side, what would this artery be?
Left side, baby.
The brachiocephalic.
Exactly. Brachiocephalic first, remember, on the right side, splits into what?
The carotid. Right left common.
Exactly. Carotid arteries. And then right after that split, what would this be? Right subclavian artery, very good. And then follow the armpit. If I point to it here, axillary. And if I point to it all the way out here, brachial. Okay, so then what are these? Uh-huh. What's this whole part?
Brachiocephalic.
Superior vena cava. Uh-huh. So just remember, it's really easy to get that confused.
So where's the brachiocephalic vein?
So those I'm not going to ask you
Oh, okay.
about, but if I did, it would be right, it'd be right before it splits
Before
into
this.
the jugular.
So then where's the subcap?
So subclavian would be right after the split. Right after it splits into your jugular veins,
Yeah.
that's where I would ask you subclavian.
Okay.
And then once again, all the way out here, axillary. So just always look for the armpit. All the way out here is where I would pin brachial.
Okay.
It's hard to see it. So long is in the way. But this would be what?
It's like
Yeah, so this is the azygos here.
the designers, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's better ones where you can see it. It's just not as good on this cat. Yes, it does. So then, so I wish that I could actually show you guys like the pulmonary trunk and all those things, but I'd have to remove a lot of the organs, so I'm just gonna not. But it would be up here, and you can see it going up into these organs. So if you follow this up. So that would be the trunk, right? And then the hepatic vein is also, it's just really hard to see because it's under everything. So
Is the trunk of it?
then what would be, the trunk is in artery.
Oh.
So it's this guy?
Descending
Aorta, very good. What's this one?
The superior mesenteric.
Mm-hmm, very good. Superior mesenteric. So remember, it goes to the mesentery.
Artery, right?
Yes, artery. And it's above the kidneys, right? So superior.
Okay, above the kidneys.
And then we're following, and we go all the way down, and we're below the kidneys now, so what would it be?
Inferior mesenteric.
Mesenteric. Very good. And we did these already, right? So what else? So just remember, even though they're really easy, I mean, if I point to this and say, what is this? What would it be? So external nares, right? Technically, I don't know if we have one, but remember that the hard palate and the soft palate, the distinction between those two, so soft palate's right after the bone stops, right, at the palatine muscle, or at the palatine bones, so soft palate would be anything behind that. Does anybody have a list? Do you remember anything else?
You're not going to be asking for functions, right?
No. I just want you to know where they are. Just ID.
And the pancreas again was where?
So the way that I find it is I follow all this small intestine all the way up, right next to the liver, and it's right here. This stuff. So some cats look better than others, but you can also think of it as if you switch it over to this side, it looks kind of like brainy material in here. But
What was that?
it's like a brain almost. So the pancreas, yeah. But I like it
this?
side. So it's this whole, yeah, it's this, see this stuff?
Oh, the redder material?
Yeah, so see how that kind of looks like organ tissue, right? It looks kind of like that. All that. How that closed. Anything else, you guys? What about blood flow? So tell me about it. It comes in from where? To the left side? To the left.
side of the pulmonary vein.
Okay, yeah. So pulmonary veins into the left atrium through the
Through the bicuspid
bicuspid valve. to the left.
Ventricle.
Okay, and then out the.
Aorta.
Okay, and it goes through what valve? Perfect. So then it goes through what circuit?
It goes through the body.
Systemic, exactly. And remember, the muscle is thicker on the left side because it pumps blood in your whole body, so systemic circuit. And then when it comes back, it goes through what? To the right side.
Superior cava.
Okay.
To the right atrium.
Atrium, and then through what valve?
The tricuspid valve.
Tricuspid, to the right
To the right ventricle.
ventricle, through what valve?
Through the
Pulmonary, semilunar, and out through
Pulmonary
arteries. And that's the pulmonary circuit.
And out through the pulmonary circuit and systemic.
Yeah, so then it does this whole
Yeah.
crazy thing after
So
that.
systemic is after the aortic arc.
Yes.
That means it goes to the body. To the body. Pulmonary circuit is the body.
Yeah, so if you guys look at your list and you see anything else,